He's setting up his pasture. So you can see the difference. They were in this one yesterday. You can see we're gonna go put them out in that one. So you can see it's somewhat tall because you can barely see Ivy. Ivy's trying to help him. He had to go set up the corner over there and put up, we call them pigtails. So it is more sturdy. And now we have to put that line all the way down there and replace this line because this line goes to there. Then we gotta get water. Yeah, that's him grunting, getting over a little fence. And there he goes. And there Ivy goes. See how talented I am if I can drive this and follow him. You want to get him back, Ivy? Get him back. See? And then our dog rides with us and back. Say hi, Ives. Can you smile for the camera?
Can't turn my head.
Oh yeah, I forgot. He has a sore neck. You having issues? Are they coming? Can you pick up the pace? I don't like to drive this slow. Okay. What's with that? I wasn't videotaping. Hey, he's reeling it up. Now I almost forgot. I gotta pick up the poles. It's somewhat hard. Yes! Come on! Our line of herd coming. Come on! Come on! Come on! Come, boss! Not noisy. Come on, guys. Come on. Come on. Oh, I know. Pasture time. Just a little bit more. Come on. Come on. It's not a ploy. Come on. See, nice herd. Hi, Big Mama. I haven't said hi to you in a while. Hello. Hi, Real. Hi, Riri's mom. Hi, Chuck. Hi, Shorttail. Hi, little ones. Hi, Zongo. Hi, Wetback. Hi, Stripe.
Mac and cheese.
Hi, Mac and Cheese. Hi. You're not looking at me, Mac and Cheese. All the little ones. There's Allie. Oh, here comes Rufus. And my cow right behind Rufus. Here comes Tranny. Here comes lead cow's daughter.
And a group of little ones.
And a group of little ones. What a difference. They just were born and look at the difference of... They're stocky. He's stocky. I don't know, is that the first one?
I don't think it was the very first one, but he's about 3 months.
Look at these little
This
ones.
one's only about a month. And it'll look like that in 2 more months.
Kicking and running. Now I gotta go.
Under the fence. Moron.
Another one.
Now I can't figure out how to get back under it. There's silly animals. We don't have the juice on right now, so I can work with it. So.
What you mean by juice is the electricity.
Yeah.
Any fine words to say?
Well, we're gonna go show them putting the jump wire on over here. The first like 5 days out here, I didn't think anything of it, and then I was giving them water one day, and they were shoving around, and they kept hitting the fence, and they weren't getting shocked. I'm like, what the heck's going on? I know the fence is plugged in. Well, I forgot. I got that gate open down there. Without having the gate closed, it doesn't create the circuit. I don't get any juice on these lateral lines, so I got to put a jump wire on so I can get juice. I really can't complain. Our cows are pretty well trained. I'll say that now. Today they'll all run for Kingdom Come, but as long as you keep them fed, they pretty much stay home.
Should we walk over by them because we got to fix that one?
So
and we can hear them eat. As long as I don't step in shit.
the outer perimeter was hot, but the center lines weren't.
Yeah, unless is that one off, or do we have to go that low on that one?
No, I had to go that low on that one. One's busted.
Oh.
As you can see, the calves went under. They're back with moms. If you're watching this and you live in Wisconsin, you know what I'm talking about. The last weekend, the last 3 days, 4 days was just miserable. It was hot in the 90s, high humidity, and they didn't want to even be out on pasture. They come down in the barnyard and spent most of their time down in the barnyard. It's a little bit cooler than a little bit of shade. And the bugs out here are insane. You stand very long, they just drive you crazy. So at least it's a little cooler right now. So hopefully they spend all day out here.
Can you hear them chomping?
I know it looks like, if you look out here in the pastures they've been on, it looks like they waste a lot, but they really don't. That means this pasture will come back that much quicker. If they chew it down too low, it takes forever for it to come back. But leave some and it comes back, and it needs to. You really should have like 40, 45 days between rotations. I only have enough pastures, I get about 30, 35 days. So it's kind of tight anyways. The more they
That's what
leave, the
she
better.
said.
How would she know?
And I don't know why they have to go to one end all the way and then turn around and go to the other
They
end.
check out their perimeters. They need to know what they can do and what they can't. They're like people. They want to get the best before the other one does.
Hi, Riri's mom. I'm coming. Taping my herd.
Alrighty, well this is what I was forgetting to do for the first 5 days. I got to put the jump wire on. You have what they call a non-conducting handle here. That's so theoretically you can do all this without turning the fencer off, which I certainly have done in the past. But I've learned to turn the fencer off just because sometimes you have to fix a post or whatever, and it's just easier if you're standing out here and the fencer's on. But, so because I have these non-conductors, it doesn't pick up the juice. So this is hot, but it won't get here unless I put a wire, unless I shut that gate on the other end, because then it would make the circuit and it would pick it up on the other end. But it wasn't doing that, so that's what I have to do.
Now you're gonna move the water
I'm gonna
tank?
move the water tank down here now. I keep, every time we move them, we move the tank. And, you know, like I said, this last weekend was just nasty. We were filling the tank twice a day. And the first time through, they'd suck it down because it was so hot. I'd fill it the second time, but they'd end up in the barnyard and they wouldn't leave. Sometimes they'd come out at night and they'd drink a little bit of it, but it was just miserable. So hopefully we're done with that or don't have too many more days.
Not that hot humidity.
Well, and the humidity was so high was the thing. So it was 95 degrees, I don't know, almost 100% humidity. Well, it rained several times. It was almost raining when it wasn't raining, and it just was oppressive. So
Hopefully it'll help our hay field.
well, it's, you know, I'm a typical farmer. It's never right? I mean, that weather is awesome for your corn and for your hay and even to get the pastures to grow back, but it's miserable on the cattle, and we've been trying to get some hay baled. Well, you can't bale hay when it's raining or when the humidity is so dang high it doesn't dry. So I'm not asking for much, right? I just want perfect weather while I'm baling hay, and then I want it to rain. That's all. Typical farmer.
Ivy gonna help you?
She always helps. At least she thinks she does.
Has to look where he's going, otherwise. Huh. Yeah, too bad there wasn't something in front of him. Over he'd go. Yeah, it wouldn't be too good if he fell in a pile of doo-doo.
We'll go fill the water tank and we'll get him some water out here.
Yep, see, now they're headed back. They headed this way, and now they're headed back.
They'll do that a dozen times today. And then they'll complain because they'll have everything they wanted.
Ivy, you gonna go help them? Till somebody looks at you wrong, and then you have to run into us?
All right, Susie.